and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the San Diego Padres come into Game 4 of this series with a chance to sweep. That's something that's not easy to do at this level against any opponent, Chris.
Well, you know these guys are feeling really good showing up to the ballpark today. Warm-ups, batting practice, everyone's smiling, bouncing around, and they don't want to change anything that's helped get them the wins in the first 3 games. A big opportunity today, and they'll try to keep those positive vibes going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starting pitcher, Charlie Morton. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Morton, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ozuna racing over to make the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, number
Manny Machado up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Charlie Morton, a guy who has had a pretty incredible ride. He's won the World Series twice with the Astros in 17 and with the Braves in 2021. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, Boog, talent aside, Charlie Morton is one of those teammate favorites. Everyone you talk to talks about how great a guy he is.
Bogaerts, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that one in the air center field. Luplow has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
batting fourth.
Man at first, Juan Soto, the next up for the Padres. 5 for 13 in the series. In there, and it's 0-1. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here.
breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Hold his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Now it's back Carpenter. Swings through that one. 0-1. And fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0. Ground ball, Olson. He steps on the bag, and that will end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in Atlanta, today's starting pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Last time out, wasn't able to get out of the second inning, really put a lot of pressure on the bullpen, but the offense picked him up. I'm looking for him to hit the reset button and get after it in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Ozzy Albies update. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He swings and fouls one off. Singy, this guy, Ozzy Albies, he is Mr. Personality. So much flair and that giant smile on the field. Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2.
For me, one of the things I really enjoy is just the banter that he has with third base coach Ron Washington, who's helped him tremendously defensively at second base.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. Next pitch is popped up. Cronenworth puts it away, and there's one down. Here's Orlando Arcia. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Kicks and fires. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Lays out and makes the play.
Great reaction there. The momentum of the dive takes him into foul territory, but comes up and makes the play. Outstanding job to get an out right there.
Here's Austin Riley. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Matt Olson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. And delivers outside.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Trent Grisham. That catches the zone for a strike, and that is strike 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. And the batter now, Ha-Sung Kim. Morton to throw over.
He's safe.
Grisham on at first. Nobody out. Another throw over. And he's back again. And that one gets past the catcher.
Don't give up the run.
1-1 now. On the ground to the left. And it kicks off the base. And that rolls into the corner. He pulls into second. And a run comes in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So man aboard, Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And it's 1-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Into center and a base hit. Kim around third. He'll score easily. And the lead is up to 5.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So the lineup flips over. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
New pitcher on here, Ian Anderson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ripped on a line to center. Luplow makes the play. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny.
2 on with 1 out. Here's Machado. Flied out his first time. Fought off foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olson makes the catch. 2 down. Now the youngster Juan Soto. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. That's a laser base hit. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Matt Carpenter getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Waka back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next pitch is outside. Rip towards third, and it gets by him. And that rolls into the corner. One down. Now batting Jordan Luplow. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the... Back at Truist Park. And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. Anderson back to work. Fastball almost got him there. Cruz, multi-time All-Star, 42 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Luplow drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham patrolling center field, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. On the ground to first, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Man at first with 1 gone. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And now it's Austin Nola. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Next pitch is popped up. Riley makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Hilliard goes 6 feet 5 inches, 235 pounds, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. The wind of the pitch.
No, that's the ball. Rio.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch off the plate. Going to count 1 and 2. That's inside.
That 2-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Brent Honeywell Jr. This is his first appearance of the season. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, with the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. His meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a pitch. And it's filled up. And there's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4 count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. Kicks and deals. In for a strike. 0-2 now. Hilliard at third. White at second. Albies on at first with nobody out. Got it by him for the K. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. In there for strike 1. Honeywell in his 2nd season. 28 years old. A former first-round. That's a base hit as a run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And Olson is set down. Runner tagging from third. To the plate. Save. It's 6-3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Sends it to first, and that is the inning. 3 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Here comes a pitch. Swung on, belted. Luplow going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Next pitch is popped up. Anderson right there to make the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Manny Machado.
13, Manny Machado.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. And another ball. And Machado able to spoil that pitch. Comes a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. That one hit to right. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1-2 here. Slider misses outside. Right side. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Jordan Luplow. Swings through that one. 0-1.
1 strike.
There's a swing and a
No
miss.
ball. 2 strikes.
And the pitch. And 1-2. And that one almost got him.
It's a good take.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. Up the middle, and it gets by him. So And that's in there for strike one. Swings through that.
0-2.
Luplow over at first with one away. And down on strikes he goes. And there's two away. Man at first, Eli White next up for the Braves. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next offering way off the plate. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And that back here at the ballpark. Now at the plate, Juan Soto. And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
The next offering misses, and that's ball one. And now 2-2. Line drive. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, bro. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Next to hit, Matt Carpenter. Man at second. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runner at second. Nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ozuna ranging after it. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. In the air, center field. And makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's in safely at third with one out. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one missing inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. Now two away as they get a run across. And now Trent Grisham. Bounced up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Now Ha-Sung Kim, 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So 2 down. Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Welcome back at the plate. Ozzie Albies. And the right-hander back to work. And that one off the outside edge. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Hard ground ball, base knock. Oh, and it hits the bag at second. In there safely.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. And welcome back. It's Xander Bogaerts now. The pitch. Even though Bogaerts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. Smoked on the ground a second. To first, and a quick out number 1. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Cronenworth measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And the righty deals. In the air, right field. And there's a hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He scores, and it's 8-3. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. That's hard hit in the line. Hilliard pulls that one down, 2 away down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Carpenter, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. On the ground right side, Olson takes it himself, and that bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was
1 ball,
fooled.
2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Tarno now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. This to third. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Jordan Luplow next up for the Braves. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. Cronenworth steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. Colin McHugh on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
McHugh is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next offering is fouled back.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. In there, and it's 0-1. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Foul ball.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
1-2.
The 1-2. That one ripped. Hilliard ranging back, still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Popped up. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Sam Hilliard. High fly ball out into left center field. Soto gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. What is it to you that separates him from guys that are maybe a level or 2 beneath him?
This guy's not afraid to pitch to contact. So he's going to attack you with the fastball. He's not afraid to put the ball in play, let the defense work behind him. But what I love is the fact strike 1. Best pitch in baseball. He does that at a very high rate.
Base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Ozzie Albies digs in now. Up the middle. The underhand flip goes to second. Safe there. And now it's the Braves DH, Orlando Arcia. And there's a rocket into the outfield. White around third. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a run or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Riley stands in now and watches strike 1. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
2 strikes.
Albies on second. Arcia on at first with 2 down. To third, and that one finds its way through. Ozzie flying around third.
Back-to-back singles, turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Nola. The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Luplow puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Bogarts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And now it's even up. Bogarts,
1 strike.
who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Base knock right field.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Bogarts rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Manny Machado now.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
On the ground, White collects it. Gets it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye right there.
1-1.
Cronenworth on third with 2 out. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs with a runner at third. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hilliard moving back for it, and it's gone. He powers one out to right field, his 9th homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 11-4.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So they bring on the veteran, Lucas Litke. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
That's a strike.
And that's in there for strike 1. In the air, out towards left center. Ozuna should have it. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Atlanta, now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball. That one hammered left field. That's back. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 11-5.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now the catcher up to hit, Travis d'Arnaud. That one's in there, 0-1. That's to third. Throw over to Cronenworth. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Makes the catch for the second out. Hilliard in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next
No,
one is
that's a
off the
ball.
plate. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt. Next
Ball
pitch
three.
misses. 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Hard on the ground at first. It's off his chest. Two outs, runner at first. Eli White next up for the Braves.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And there's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
They get the force. That's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Down the right field line and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hilliard makes a move on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Nola. Line drive, base hit. Grisham coming home. He'll score. 12-5 is our score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hilliard makes the catch, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors. Bottom of the 9th. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Luis Garcia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next offering upstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. In there, and it's 0-1. Garcia, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 4-seamer. At the belt and fires.
That's a ball.
Arcia stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Matt Olson goes deep, and they inch closer. It's 12-7.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. In there for strike one. Two outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
12-7 your final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.